How are you still private? Like, it can't be real. Okay, hopefully that changes something. I don't know. I feel like no one's even being notified that I'm online, so there's that aspect. And then, like, you do them in private. Like, I do not get it. I don't. I think I'm gonna have to look at Google Chrome. Maybe Google Chrome knows what's going on, because why don't I have a chat? And if this doesn't work, it's not meant to be. Doesn't work. Okay, so what the hell? Where are you guys? Don't make me feel like that. Okay, I guess I will just hope somebody shows up. I think I attempted to go live way too many times in 1 hour that no one is taking me seriously. In fact, I probably lost subscribers because that's just how it works. People get reminded of you and they're like, actually, thank you for
like corrected
reminding.
himself a little bit.
Being around them, I don't know. Unless he really, really, really is dedicated to the bit, I would like I don't see that with
Okay.
him. Like I don't think he's just here to win. I want to believe better
Okay.
in him than that because he just does seem so genuinely whipped for her and maybe it is delusional in my mind to think that, but he really just seems like he wants to see things through with Huda and he does seem to genuinely care for her and maybe it's just like me wanting them to work out so bad that I don't want that in my mind, but I don't think so. I don't think that's his whole goal here. I mean, I'm sure that's slightly in the back of anybody's mind in there. Like
I get
everybody
it.
wants to
I
be
get it.
happy,
That's,
right?
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
But I don't think that's his whole goal.
Okay. Okay. Did the rest of the group refer to Huda and Jeremiah as mom and dad? Like Huda keeps telling us that everyone is referring them to as mom and dad.
I think she meant the villa as in me. Because I would refer to them as mom and dad.
Alright.
I was
At least
sleeping
there's
alone
one.
in my bed
Okay.
since day 2, and their bed is right next to mine. So I would go and like cuddle up, just like right with them, and they would both be there to like wipe my tears and maybe feed into my delusions as well. Jeremiah really did become like a little wingman for me and would be like a little spy for me. So I definitely called them like mom and dad for sure. I don't know about anybody else, but I can say for myself.
I don't know if you heard it in the moment or if you've seen.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much because I was wondering if anybody's even seeing this, but apparently I just have nobody subscribing. But let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'm watching a podcast about Love Island. And also, let me know if this came up in your notifications. I'm curious. Oh, you haven't got your notifications on. So probably not. Interesting. Okay, so you can hear me pretty good. That's good to know. All right, well, I guess one is better than none. How have you been? Let me just check what's going on these other screens. So the whole reason I'm even going live right now is because I should be editing a video, but my computer is not really allowing that. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. Missing the city. Are you from the city? Are you from New York? Do we know each other? My face looks so oily. I'm from New Jersey. Same sis or bro. Sis and bro are both kind of non-binary to me. But what part of this? I mean, well, what part of New Jersey? Because I'm from New Jersey too. Trying to get some of the shine off. I'm just an oily girl. Central New Jersey. I can't say that I'm that familiar. I mean, no. If I usually just go to the beaches. Can't really say that I hang out in Central Jersey. Thank you. I appreciate that. But why don't you have notifications on? That's my real question, because that is really hurting me as a creator. Not pointed directly at you, just making it known, but I'm curious as to why people don't turn on their notifications. I guess you just might not want to be alerted to your phone. That could be a reason. Oh, well, that's good. At least you have mine. That's all that really matters. I'm subscribed to like 1 million people, so there's only a true few that I actually turn my notifications on. Let me actually turn on some background music. What's the vibe? What's your vibe? What are you listening to? I've been listening to a lot of this one kid. I don't really want to listen to it on my real YouTube, because then it's going to mess up my algorithm, and I need my algorithm to be good. Or should I guess continuing to watch the podcast could be a little distracting and rude. I had this idea that I wanted to listen to all my friend Leah's covers, but I don't think I should do that on live because it might make me a little sad. Ooh. Isaiah Falls, that's who I was talking about. Let's see what happens if I play his music. She's basically been my vibe lately. Who's she? love his music. I love it. I don't have a Spotify playlist. I do need one. Here's the thing. I have YouTube Music. I prefer Spotify overall because I like to listen to what my friends are listening to, and that puts me onto new music. But I can't justify paying for both. And I pay for YouTube Music by default because I pay for YouTube Premium so that I don't have all the ads, because I probably watch YouTube more than anything. So that's Isaiah Falls and Joyce Rice. Joyce Rice actually used to be a YouTuber. She used to do covers. But before we get stuck on new music, I need to do my Duolingo. If they even let me do today. Lately, everything you try to do on Duolingo, they try to make you pay. And I'm just trying to learn Italian since I am half Italian. Was I watching her before she got famous? Yes, I actually was. Honestly, there's a lot of people that I low-key discovered before they got famous. And that's crazy. I just have taste, I guess. Coffee, cafe.
Caffè. Palo. Palo. Arrivederci, Mario.
Goodbye, Mario.
Lauro. Lauro. Lei è Chiara.
She is Kiara.
Sazie. Sazie.
Sazie. Do you make YouTube videos? If you make YouTube videos, I'll definitely subscribe, like, of course.
No, Chiara è una madre. Cara. Chiara.
Chiara.
Piglio.
Piglio.
Un caffè.
Un
Caffè. Lacci. Lacci. Arrivederci, Chiara.
Arrivederci, Chiara. Un caffè.
Chiara è una madre.
Chiara una madre. I don't think I got that right. Oh, I got it right. I legit can't be on camera because I don't like how I look. Girl, that's all of us. You think this is comfortable? This has never been comfortable. And it's still not. See. I hate when they want me to translate and it's like, when you ask me to translate, I'm gonna spell stuff wrong because that's not my native language, and then like, what, I get in trouble? I don't think this is right. C'est Louis Mario. Oh, I was right. Mario is a father. Also, they use Mario for every Italian lesson, and my brother's name is Mario, so it's like weird. Mario è un padre. Hell yeah. Sì. Mario è un padre. Perfect lesson. You made 0 mistakes. Now the next thing is they're gonna want me to pay for something.
So you have 5 different streaming services, but you don't have a super family plan?
Why must they make us suffer? Yeah, I try to be. Here we go. Get a 7-day free trial for Super Duolingo. No, because you're gonna try to make me pay, and then Apple's gonna take it every single time I have a little couple dollars in my Apple Wallet. I don't even know these people. Why are you doing that? Okay, finished my lesson for today, so now you have my undivided attention again. I guess I should put on lo-fi. It's just the easiest, right? Grazie. Grazie. Okay, who else is in here? It seems like I got a few more viewers since you and I started talking. So, why are they not saying anything? Awkward. You like lo-fi? This is always my go-to. Some people find it cheesy, but I kind of like it. Yeah, on my end it shows like the background, so we've had 14 views since you've come in. They probably just exited it out. But I don't think this is like showing up as a notification for anyone because I subscribed to myself from my burner channel, and it didn't show that I was live, so I feel like that's a faulty thing. But here's the thing, before I went live, I tried to go live like 10 times and the screen was just black, so I feel like that kind of fucked it up because all the people who probably would have clicked on it before probably were like, no, she doesn't know what she's doing. My father's FaceTiming me.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Nothing. I was just live on YouTube. What are you doing?
Nothing. I need a favor from you.
What's the favor?
Well, your sister, she's out of the country. and I just talked to her. And I'm not trying to tell her business.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm still on live, so I'll call you back.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Sounds like it's about to be some tea, so I'm gonna have to call him back. It's funny because like the stream here is delayed, so like everything that I watch is like a few seconds afterwards. But yeah, I wasn't trying to have him tell my sister's business live. And I didn't even know she was out of the country. Where is she? And which sister? It could be anybody. What the hell's going on? I don't know what it's gonna be, but one interesting thing. So you guys know I have like 15 siblings, maybe more. Um, but it's just interesting because I was just saying to my dad that it feels like the family group chat has become like one big fundraiser because everybody's always going through something or has an event or something going up, and they're like, support this, support this, support this. So every time I get hit up by the family group chat, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to spend money, aren't I? This doesn't feel like the bonding thing that I was hoping for it to be, you know? But I guess that's a lot of our families, if I'm being honest, right? Let's put the lo-fi music back on. Divine Being, you came in here and just laughed at us and dipped. Girly. Who does that? You're supposed to chat. You're supposed to stay in here and chat. So what are you up to then, Divine? Let me know where you're from, when you started following me. How'd you end up in this chat? All of the things. How's your weekend going? Is it raining where you are? It's raining here. It's kind of shitty. You said you're in the South, but you didn't say where in the South. So I want to know where it is that it's so hot. It's kind of dipped here. It's in like the 60s right now, I think. Yeah, it's 64 degrees right now, which is cold for this time of year. I should be a lot darker than I am. Ooh, two girlies from the South. We got Florida and Georgia in here. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying you love my aura. How would you define my aura? Because I'm curious about how I'm being perceived and if it's the way that I want to be perceived. Yes, odd. Odd GP, I guess I am a biracial goddess. I'm definitely a goddess. And I guess I am biracial, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's been so cool. I've only been able to use the pool 2 times this year because it's just not giving summer, so. And I'm also usually a lot more brown by this time of year. I've like actually had to use like bronzers and sunless tanners. Real chill, smart. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm actually, it's funny you say that because I'm working on like growing the gift of gab, I would say. Because there's some people I hang around and they're just so good at storytelling and I'm really bad at small talk, so like as soon as it's small talky I kind of like check out mentally, but small talk is what makes those people who can like finesse any conversation. And I'm like, oh, you have to have that. It can't always be like deep or meaningful for you to like enter the chat. Like that's literally me. Aw, thanks. I love you guys. I think like the chill thing, it's interesting. I like that that's the vibe that I give off, because who doesn't want to be chill? But I also think that might be a trauma response. Like I feel like I've trained myself to never lose my cool over the years. If I gotta say something, it's gotta have meaning. And that's exactly how I feel. But unfortunately, conversationalists get further in life, especially if they're extroverted, not introverted. So like, it is a skill that you have to learn. I wish I had known how important the skill of networking is. Like, I feel like we stress so much to our kids, our nieces and nephews. I feel like it was stressed to me to like get certain accolades, but they never stressed the importance of like networking. And that's something that's really important for me to stress to my nieces and nephews. Like, my niece is in cheerleading, and I just think that's so good for her social skills, because I was never in a team sport like that. Just learning how to participate, that is going to get you further in life. That there's more community in those type of circles. You on a rainy Saturday in Louisiana with smooth jazz. What could be better? What could be better? You're not wrong, King. Thank you. So yeah, that's just something I never fostered throughout my life. And it sucks, because I feel like I missed a lot of opportunities, because I'm here in the epicenter of the world. So of course, throughout my 20s, I've known people who are in the mix, or I've just had a lot of very talented people in my life. A lot of people who are movers and shakers, and who are making some of the biggest campaigns here happen. And it never occurred to me to like use these people as connections. In fact, I think I kind of resented that. I didn't realize how important that was. So that's what I mean. I'm like, that's something that I'm just now learning. So I want to make sure my nieces and nephews learn that way earlier than I did. That's true. I do make deeper connections with people. There's something about me that makes people kind of spill. Like, I think it's because I'm genuinely non-judgmental. Like, you can confide in me, and I'm genuinely gonna have something similar in my life at some point that I could relate to you, or you're gonna say something that other people might judge you for, and I'm just like, no, I'm really seeing you and I'm really hearing you. So people have a tendency to share their entire life story with me upon meeting me, which is an honor to me. I love those conversations. Trauma dump on me all you want. But like I said, small talk is important. It is important. Yeah, I don't see people as a commodity either, but unfortunately we do live in a capitalistic society, and we do have to survive in it. I would like to not participate in capitalism at all. And I think I spent most of my adulthood trying to avoid that. But I also like nice things. I like a certain livelihood. And this whole getting by thing, I don't think it's for me anymore. So if I want to participate in this society, I have to do the things, right? I think that's why divine being, you saying that, Like, I think that's why there's a certain type of people that gravitate towards me. Like, I'm curious, everybody who's watching this right now, tell me what your sign is. Because I feel like there's a certain type of people with a certain type of depth that gravitate towards my videos, and I'm curious if I'm correct. That's literally not creepy. That's literally all me and my friends do. We find a new park to hang out in, to lay in, grab a bottle of wine, and have deep conversations. And I try to meet them. A lot of my friends are more extroverted than I am and more social. So I try to give them some of that as well, because I know when they're just chilling in a park and having a deep conversation, they're doing that for the sake of me. So I have to also consider what they want. And sometimes I have to go be social just to show up for someone, you know? Okay, we have 2 Pisces. Why does that make so much sense? Why does that make so much sense? I'm a Taurus. Taurus and Pisces, earth and water. I'm a Scorpio moon. That's basically the most depth that you can have. So I'm finding that a lot of my subscribers are either earth or water signs. Which makes total sense. Because, like, do fire signs even watch vlogs? You feel like you're not getting that type of deepness in conversations there? But are you seeking it? Because I feel like I'm always saying, like, oh, I'm not getting this and that, and it's like, oh, but you didn't put the work in either to get that. Like, I'm always complaining about people not inviting me places, but it's like, but one, am I inviting people anywhere? And 2, did I make it known that I want to be invited? You kind of have to put yourself out there in those ways. See, look, we have another one. We have another water sign, a Scorpio. I would be curious to see what Culture Creations sign is, but I'm not sure if they're a follower based off their comment here. But yeah, what do you know? Another water sign is following me because you guys are drawn to the depth. I'm drawn to the depth as well. It is my gift and my curse. Not so sure if it's great for content creation. It's because, you know, being more extroverted and out there is what gets, like, if you're a fire sign or a Leo, or like if you're a Sagittarius girl, you're probably gonna get a lot of followers just based off your extroversion, which is gonna also translate to brand deals, which has always been a little tricky for me because I don't really have the type. I have a long-term followers, but I don't have, like, people don't fangirl over me. It's because I give you my real self and not an unattainable lifestyle, and I think that's kind of what makes the greatest content creators, is they showcase a lifestyle that you don't live or can't live. But I'm pretty regular, so that's not the best for getting brand deals in this day and age anyway. There was a time when it was just us nerds on the internet and we ran shit, but that time is over and the popular kids have gotten on and they're winning. Honestly, you just need to get on Bumble BFF. This is what I did. I'll tell you the truth. I got on Bumble BFF, where you can, like, make friends from, like, a dating app, and I filtered it out. I literally filtered it out to only water signs and earth signs, because I knew that was the only people that could provide the type of depth and conversation that would stimulate me, because I can be friends. Like, I can date fire signs, I can be friends with fire signs. My dad is a Leo, my sister is a Leo. I have 3 Sagittarius brothers. Like, I have fire in me. But what keeps me stimulated is gonna be the depth. So I would just look for those type of people. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. But yeah, that's my suggestion to you. Also, don't sleep on hobbies and don't sleep on owning a pet. Because I lived in this building for so many years, didn't talk to a soul except for the people that I already knew. When I got Latte, it literally opened my world up. Like, it opened up my world a little too much. Like, every morning when I go out, I know because my dogger is very extroverted and is gonna want to go say hi to every single person she knows here, then I'm gonna have to have a few conversations that I wouldn't otherwise have. But it has opened up my social circle in a way. So don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on like joining a league like volleyball or pickleball or whatever it is. Don't sleep on that. We really at this age we really have to like make effort into finding friendships. We have to seek them. Mahogany Reacts, thank you for following me since like 2008. That's so amazing. I love that. You must have just gotten here, but we need to know your sign. This is what we're discussing. We're discussing what is the, like, what's my demographic in the astrology world. How is Latte? You read my mind because I was thinking that just now. Latte. I don't know what she's doing. Actually, I'm gonna have to get up and find her. She has found a pile of my clothes to lay in because that's her favorite thing to do, and that's what she's up to. Mahogany is a Cancer, another water sign. See, we're proving my theory correct in here. I mostly have water sign followers. We literally have the trifecta in here right now. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That's literally, I guess that's my target demographic. Well, thank you, Elijah. I appreciate that. Guys, I cannot, like, thank you for validating me, because I've been thinking this, but there's no way to prove it. Like, I can't go through my analytics and be like, what's everybody's astrological sign? But I had a feeling that if you follow me, you're probably water or you're probably earth. Just the yin and yang. And especially because I also have a Scorpio moon. Like, when you have a Scorpio moon, you're almost more Scorpio than Scorpios. Like, that's your feelings, that's your depth. So like, imagine how intense it gets over here. Wow, I've been on here for 40 minutes. I'm kind of proud of myself. I wish I had more drink. I was drinking Coke and vodka. Well, Diet Coke, of course. How do you find out your moon? So you can probably you can get like a simple app like CoStar or Astrofuture, but you do need to have your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth. So put that into one of those apps, and you'll find out your rising, your sun, your Venus, your Mars. Like, I recommend it just to it can be validating. Like, these identifiers can be validating. I wouldn't rely on them too heavily, but it can be like, oh, that makes sense. That's why I'm like that. So I highly recommend just checking it out. Let me call my parents. At least if they have like a time frame, but it should be on your birth certificate. Do you have your birth certificate? What have you been up to? I have been enjoying my summer, to be honest. I can really say I've been enjoying summer, but it's been distracting. Here's the thing, you know, in New York, New Jersey, I only get like 2 months of good weather. So I'm like, take advantage, because for me, winter is not a vibe. I barely make it through it. So when I get these good weather months, I'm outside. But I'm trying to reel it back in because one, I've spent way too much money on Ubers. It's actually insane. A Uber from Brooklyn to here is $100. An Uber from Manhattan can be almost $100, and I've needed to get those a couple times, more than I would like to admit. So yeah, I'm trying to reel all of that back in and focus on putting out content, because that's what I should be doing. Yeah, Uber is insane out here. It's almost to the point, it's like, okay, then why do I live this far out? Like, if I'm going to have to pay those prices, then like, in the past couple weeks, I've spent like $400. So like, I could add $400 to my monthly rent and maybe live in a bigger apartment. Like, maybe have more than a studio. Because this studio thing is so uninspiring to me. Like, there's only a couple places I could put my camera and talk to you guys, and that just doesn't inspire me. So I need to get out of here. Tan Thrust. Hey boo, hey. First question, what is your astrological sign? That's what we're talking about up in here. I need to know all my followers' natal chart. So just tell me, what's your sign? You stay inside from March to November from the heat. I could see that though. Like, because when I used to visit Vegas when my father lived there, or like certain places, like it would just be like, it's too painful to go outside before even 7 p.m. Like, and that's why everyone in Vegas has such a strong nightlife, because why would you even start your day before 8 p.m.? Like, you're just going outside. So nighttime is your daytime there. Been a fan since your government cheese video with your brothers. Much love from another NYC baddie. Hey, you still have to tell me your sign though, girly. Don't try to escape that conversation. But thank you. I appreciate you so much. I've been looking at apartments back up there, but I want to live closer to the city, and it's definitely hard to find a good balance between distance and price. And that's why I'm paying an unreasonable amount of money for a little studio apartment, because I'm right by a train. I'm 20 minutes out. So that is basically what I'm paying for, because the rest of this, it's not my vibe. I've also just gotten kind of used to luxury living. So even when I look at apartments in New York and a price range that I like or can afford, because girl, if I could do $10,000 a month, I would do it. But when I look at them and they don't have the amenities that I have, like just a washer and dryer or dishwasher, or even we could go as far as the gym or the pool, it just seems like so not worth it, because then I'm going to be adding those things. I'm going to add a gym membership. So how much is that going to be in the city, you know? So you gotta think about those things. A Capricorn. Do you guys, ladies and gentlemen, Keith is also an earth sign. We have another earth sign in here. We got Pisces. We got Scorpio. We had Cancer. Like, I only attract a certain type of viewership. It's a fact. A Capricorn stellium? Wow, you must be a hard worker. I need some of that in my life, because you know Taurus is the lazy earth sign of all the earth signs. I need more Capricorn in me, or more Virgo. I'm actually Virgo rising, but I don't see it. very earthy. And that makes sense. That makes sense why you would be drawn to my content. I'm telling you guys, only earth signs and only water signs are drawn to my content. And we're proving it right now in this chat. A Capricorn stellium is crazy though. Wow, Scorpio with a Sagittarius stellium is kind of crazy though, but that kind of makes sense for a Scorpio. So is he Scorpio with a Cap rising or Cap moon? That's my question. I'm a Pisces and I can't swim. It's never too late. It's never too late. You should learn how to swim. But honestly, I grew up with a 10-foot pool in my backyard. And I thought I would have told anyone I'm a professional swimmer based off the fact that I swam every single day. When I went to Hawaii and I got in the real ocean, or even times in Puerto Rico, I realized swimming in the ocean is not the same as swimming in the pool, and I actually don't know how to swim at all. And now I've got caught up in a riptide. I've just had to like fight the ocean to the point that I'm scared of it. And you should be scared of it because it's nothing to play with. But like now I won't go past, like, if it has to be like right at my waist. I'm not playing with it. I can't. I'm too risk averse at this point. He's a Scorpio moon. That's crazy, girl. I'm a Scorpio moon too, so I know how intense we can be. And I apologize on his behalf, but we're also the most passionate and most intense lovers. So a win is a win, right? I legit failed swimming class. Yeah, I don't play with the ocean like that. I'll get, especially Jersey Shore, heck no. I'm good. He's quite intense and intentional. That's a good way to put it because people sleep on that. That's what we were talking about earlier, because I was saying I have trouble making small talk with people and having, just schmoozing. Like I went to an event 2 days ago where I was someone's +1 and I had to schmooze, and it really is draining for me. But it's something that I definitely have to get better at because networking is such an important piece of the puzzle to success that no one tells you about. And I was just saying to everyone in the chat that is something that we should, one, be telling our kids, and I tell my niece all the time, I'm like, this is important. Making connections is important. And I just wish I had known earlier. So what's that called? Is that like a super chat? Thank you again for the super chat. I'm just new to this, so like I don't know what everything is called. Wow, cool. Yeah, so my question, do any of you have the Twitch app downloaded? I guess I should ask Gemini. Okay. Because I want to start live streaming more. I like the bonding situation that goes on when I live stream. So, but I never know whether I should keep these things separate. I've already decided to keep my podcast separate, which, guys, you better be subscribed to Musings, the podcast, the YouTube channel, the Patreon, all of the things. And I debated heavily just putting it all on this channel because this is where my viewership is, so I might as well just stick here. But I don't want things to get muddled, and I kind of almost like the idea of starting over with a new channel because I feel like this channel, because of my inconsistency, I'm being punished by the algorithm. My videos are definitely not shown to the 25,000 subscribers that I have. So I feel like starting over might be a benefit in terms of my podcast. But I'm wondering the same thing with live streaming. Should I just live stream here since I already have some viewers here? Or should I take it to Twitch and try to build a new audience over there? What do you guys think? I don't have Twitch, but if we get more of this, I legit will. Well, I do have a Twitch, girly. Go over there or just go, I don't know, subscribe. I don't know what it's called over there. Just go over there and follow. Because I probably will use it at some point. My real question is, am I able, because I'm using OBS to stream, which didn't know you have to be a technical genius just to live stream. Like, I don't understand why YouTube is not making it as easy as just like hitting a button and it connecting to your camera itself. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my real question is, if I use OBS to live stream anyway, can I just live stream to both Twitch and YouTube at once? Why not? Okay, let me catch up on some of these questions. Oh, there's a super GIF or GIF. What do you call it? I didn't know that. Yes, get on Twitch so you can follow people, particularly me. But yes, let's do it. I might actually get off of here. How long has it been? I might actually get off of here soon. When we hit the hour mark, we're at 52 minutes right now. I might actually get off of here and go over to Twitch because I've never streamed from my camera on Twitch and I'd like to at least try it. I have 0 followers over there. So if you want to follow me over there as well and chat with me, I would greatly appreciate it actually. But yeah, I might try that after this. Would you ever do another signs you've dated video or another zodiac one in general? I can. I'm still single, but I still, as much as I say when it comes to my viewership, who I attract is water and earth. When it comes to romance, who's attracted to me the most is normally fire and air signs. More so fire, a little more, but air signs as well, which has been detrimental to me because we don't operate the same at all. They're very in the wind, going with the flow, never really making a commitment. And I am not like that. Like, I want to be in the house with you and I want to be clear about where we stand, and that can be a little difficult with those signs. The last person that I thought was going to lead somewhere serious was an Aquarius, and he switched up on me to a point that was kind of traumatizing. And then I've always dated Sagittarius, even though probably shouldn't, but they're attracted to me. I do have a fire dominant chart, so that could be the reason why. I have an Aries Venus, which is fire, so Venus is your love sign. And also I have a Gemini Mars and Mercury, so that could be, I don't know why, but for some reason they love me. I would love to attract something else, but that seems to be what I attract. Oh my gosh, really? That's so funny. Divine being, I love that. Yeah, because the thing is, it's not us. We're not having small talk. We're just really talking. And I guess that's what I enjoy. Like, I'll get into a conversation and I'll immediately be like, so what's your attachment style and your love language? And tell me more about you. I don't want to know where you work. I don't care about that. I want to know your deep, dark secrets. Oh, girlie, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. This man love bombed me. I like, to the point that now I kind of expect it when dating. We were just like, I'm the type of, like, when we went on our first date, I was like, oh, I don't have to talk to you all the time. Like, you don't have to be texting me every day. And no, he set that tone. He was like, no, I'm going to be texting you all day, every day, which he did. He kind of set that environment. Told, no matter what he was doing, he could be hanging out with his grandmother and he would take a picture of his grandmother and send it to me. Like, I'm talking all day, every day. And I'm going to touch on this more in one of the podcast episodes, but I'm just going to give you guys a little teaser. Yeah, so he was like taking me on dates and just like love bombing me, and like the effort was really there. And so eventually I let my guard down and I was like, okay, I guess we're going to be talking every day. I guess this is what we do. And then I started doing the same thing and he acted like I was doing too much. And I was like, am I being gaslit right now? Because you definitely you set a vibe that you couldn't keep up. And yeah, that's where things went left. I'm glad I caught this live. I'm glad you caught this live too. I really miss you guys. Like, sometimes I wonder like why I'm still doing this when it hasn't led to any one monetary gain or success in any way. But like, even if it's 3 or 4 people in a chat that I feel like I've really connected with over time, to me that's worth it. No, they suck. Not all of them suck, but a good amount, you know? But yeah, that was a crazy situation. It actually really traumatized me because it took me so long to let my guard down. I was always like, no. And it's like, sometimes they can see that as a challenge. And it becomes less about whether they really like you or whether they just want to win this conquest. And I feel like that happens to me a lot because I don't know why, actually. I had a Twitch, followed you on there. Hey, we're about to switch over there, girlies. Girlies is non-binary. I call everyone girlies. I call my brothers girlies. They are so pissed off about it. Don't be offended by it. But yeah, I think we should switch over to there. I'm gonna make myself another drinky drink. And I guess you guys, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go to Twitch. Alexis Bond on Twitch. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. All right.